All right, good morning, everybody. We're gonna have face videos now. I do have camera person to help me out, so we're gonna go through and talk about some things here. And I'm gonna start off with eBay orders. So we got 13 orders for eBay. We have a month-to-date numbers of 71,000 versus 85,000 last month. Keep in mind, last month was one of our slowest months, so I think this month is going to actually top that. That's kind of like the wrong direction, guys. I don't want to be going down, but we're going to figure out some things to make it go up. So I'll talk about that. Yesterday we did do 2.4, which was under budget, and that basically that just puts us, shy $12,000 month over month. So just kind of keep that in mind, what we have to work with. As you're watching the video, just see what the inventory that's around my store, and then just tell me if there's something that we're doing that you would be doing differently. I would appreciate that. So I'm gonna walk around here. Um, I'm just gonna just give you guys an example. The buy one get one free clothes. As you can see in the last video, this aisle here has not really changed that much. We're really hoping to see our new ads that we're running pick up some more slack with our sales with the clothes. But for right now, this is what we got for the clothes that are hanging. And then we have this one right here too, where it doesn't really look that unchanged, and that's what we're trying to fix. We're trying to fix where our every day that we're restocking and filling up more. But right now, this is what it is. So not too bad with the shoe aisle with being trashed. We did have our weekly guy that comes in that straightens up for us. He does pretty well. I mean, you just got to just tell him basically, hey, can you just straighten up this area? And then when you come back, this is what it looks like. So we'll give you an update on what this looks like at the end. I like to kind of show everybody like how we get trashed during the week, and how everything gets messy. So we did fill up a little bit with some club items. Basically, we're really hoping that this gets us more traction now that we have some more cleaner household goods that just came in over the week. And I was telling you guys how I would show you what came in the load from the last load, and most of our club stuff that's here that came in it. I think these came in as well, so those are fresh. Nothing really moving with the microwave, so we got to kind of see if we can maybe just do like a post just specifically on microwaves. And we did get a creamy in, so that should be something that people buy. I do want to focus on this bedding and get this area cleared out, because I really feel like once this is gone, we can do like the heaters over here, and then maybe just get a little bit of everything here, and then I'm actually going to put it in a different spot. So we're also going to make a post on this. And then these cooling throws just came in, so these are pretty nice. They're like $10.99, and we are still running that 10% off sale if you spend over 50. We put out some more jackets, so it's starting to get cold out there. And it looks like we sold a couple rugs. So when you're looking at that $2,400 yesterday, I attributed that. We did actually sell a shed, the shed that was there that sold. But what's concerning is we still have the chaise, over there, and I really thought that was going to move sooner, but it didn't. And then we did get it like another speaker inside. I'm assuming that one's going to sell today. The OLED TVs are going to be a little tricky because of the price, but we'll work on that. So yeah, so I want to talk to you guys about what our plans are. We have like um, the month is ending, and we got some more selling days. But what I want to do is just maximize what we have. We have the dollar bins here, and what this is going to do, this is going to bring the people in, and I do see that it's dwindling down every day. We are restocking it, so that seems to be working with me. Even though they're dollar items, it is getting people in the store so they can purchase bigger things. So let's walk over here. We did get an electric scooter, a bounce house, so those should be easy items. I marked down the Halloween stuff, so I'm going to make another post on that. And then this is what's left for the cat food. So hopefully we can keep everything kind of coming in. I know that we got all these pallets in from our club load, but we're not really bringing anything else. We're working with what we got. And as you can see, this is usually what we work with every week. We have just, a couple of pallets, and when the club stuff comes in, we put it all in one spot so people know when they come here, they can come to this area, and then that's what they'll find is all the club stuff. And then the patio set's still here. These we just marked down. I talked about that in the last video, so we marked those down. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get through my whole sales floor and get everything to the point where it's half retail. We don't want to go really any less than that because I haven't really started doing my my markdown step down sales. We're gonna stay at the 10% next month as well, but then I'm gonna pick items. That guy's still sitting over there, so that's one of those things where we have these items that are, that we need to do something with, and then it just sits there for a couple days. So that's an example of that. Another one. And then I'm going to show you guys the back area just to show you, where all the work is going. It's going into keeping the area clear. And then what we're going to do is just keep this open. So when I do see that truckload that I want to buy, I can just bring it right in and not have to do any cleanup. So it looks like they got 2 pallets of the high piece count that they're going to work on. This guy came in from our club load. It did not have cables in it. We did have this from another one that we had to toss that was bad. So that gives you another visual. So this cable we can keep. This thing's garbage. But this right here, this will be sellable without the microphone. So we're gonna have to overcome that objection on that price when that happens. And then as you can see over here, we still haven't gone through this to throw away. And then we have this one right here that needs to go into the dumpster. The dumpster is now almost full. So we got that going for you. And then now I need to figure out, the timing, because we're only going to pull one dumpster a month. So it's about time for that one to get out of here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that whole area over there where all the boxes are. And that's going to kind of pile up to the point where once that dumpster can be reordered, probably the second week of the month. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have the stuff piling up, and then it goes into the dumpster. Obviously, the trash that has food, that will go in the community dumpster, but I'm not going to sit there and overfill the community dumpster with that. So we can go over here, and then so looks like we got some paper that we need to put out that people have been asking about that. We just always have these like little nuisances of things that we need to do, not enough time in the day, especially with not a lot of processing power with employees. But as you can see, we got through the club load. This is all new clothes that came in the last pickup. And then this is all back right here. I think we piled that from another one too as well. So just everything's kind of combining. So I see 3 watermelons that need to be processed with putting stuff on the sales floor. Keep in mind, we have a lot of summer. So this is going to be the challenge that you guys are going to have. You're going to have all these seasonal clothes that pile up, and it's like, what do you do with it? Well, the easiest thing to do is get it out on the sales floor or box it up. But in our case, we can't box it up because we have to, everything that comes in has to be processed to go on the sales floor. So as you can see out here, back here, we got this cart's been sitting here. This is probably going to be the next thing that needs to be processed once our person that comes in and helps us with the clothing. And then it looks like we got over here not really much going on with changes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these pallets around, because remember, I like to keep everything fresh. Being on pallets, we can just take things and move them around. So I did move that down there, the orange box. That's actually it's a lawnmower from Works. And then what we're going to do is just kind of product place things around. This whole area right here, we're going to have to move that and then just kind of switch it up, because anytime you change your inventory around, this is my best practice because we do see, you know, uplift in sales when we kind of move things around and make it fresh for our customers. All right, so lastly, we're going to go into the eBay room, and then we're going to wrap up the video. Just keep in mind, this is my first video with my face, so as we do these, it will get better, but we're not trying to like be perfection. We're just trying to give you guys the real deal. But yeah, we got like a trash workspace here, so this means that there was no time to kind of clean that up. This is what I do with my eBay. I put all the packages in here, push it by the door, mailman picks up. This one right here is just like staged, ready to go. So yeah, so that's what's going on in here. We don't really have an eBayer because, like I said last time, she's going back to school. She's going to let us know. So that's what we're dealing with. So thanks, guys. This is the video for today, and hopefully next one will be a little bit better.